Sam Clemens from the Sioux Falls Police Department. I'm going to talk about something that happened last night. We had a robbery and a rape that happened. The call came in about 10:52 p.m. The robbery took place, actually the whole incident took place at a casino in the 1300 block of South Cliff Avenue. What happened, there was a man that entered. He had basically his shirt had been pulled up over his face to try to conceal his face. He walked in. The clerk was in the back room. He knocked on the door. The clerk thought it was another patron. Apparently that's kind of a regular thing, I guess. So when she opened the door, the guy pointed a gun at her and said he wanted cash. She ended up getting the cash, giving it to him. Once he had it, he then pushed her down to the ground. Again, this took place in the back room, and ended up raping her. He'd left with the money. She immediately called 911, and we had officers obviously responded. She received some medical attention. She did not have any serious injuries. The casino had some surveillance video, so officers were able to get a description of the suspect from that and also from the victim. And around 3:30 a.m., we had an officer that found the suspect near 8th Street in Indiana. The man was arrested on several charges. A handgun was found in his waistband. The officers ended up checking and found out that handgun had been reported stolen. It was actually stolen from an unlocked car that had been parked at a hotel in the 3200 block of South Carolina Avenue last Friday night. So the man, I believe he's just probably about ready to get over to jail at this point. He was in the interview rooms just for investigative reasons. So if he's not there, he will be there shortly. His last name is Brooks, B-R-O-O-K-S. First is Marion, M-A-R-I-A-N. Middle is Alexander, A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. He's 36 from Sioux Falls. The charges are robbery in the first degree, rape in the second degree. There are 2 counts of aggravated grand theft, one for the cash and one for the gun, the stolen gun. Possession of a firearm by a former violent offender, commit a felony with a firearm, and then aggravated assault. The victim in this case is a 52-year-old woman from Sioux Falls. There's really absolutely no connection between the victim and the suspect, and that's really one of the things that makes this so troubling. Frequently when we have robberies, it's a stranger. Obviously this has taken it to a whole new level with the sexual assault that took place. I think that's it, unless you guys have any questions for me. The time took place, we were called at 10:52 p.m. last night.
I'm sorry, what was this at?
This took place in the 1300 block of South Cliff Avenue. It's actually Ace's Casino was the location.
Speak to the stolen gun out of an unlocked car.
Yeah, so the stolen gun out of an unlocked car, this is something that we've talked about many, many times before. It's not just guns, it's really everything. Purses, wallets, laptops, and of course guns. This is one that we kind of get a little feedback from time to time, people saying that we're victim shaming. This isn't a case of victim shaming. This is a case of trying to keep property safe, first and foremost. Second of all, we know that people look for guns in unlocked cars. And if they find those guns, they commit other crimes with them. This isn't anything new. This has been happening for quite some time. A few years ago, we had gang members that were specifically looking for guns in unlocked cars. And they were, this one happened on the east side of town, and they were basically walking up and down neighborhoods, checking car doors. I'm not sure the nature of this, if this Mr. Brooks is the person that stole the gun. Obviously he was in possession of the gun and then committed a couple of very serious felonies with it. But this is a crime that's easy to prevent. Don't leave guns in cars. Make sure you lock your cars. It can't be more simple than that.
Can you run through the charges one more time?
The charges again? Yeah. We had first-degree robbery, second-degree rape, 2 counts of aggravated grand theft, possession of a firearm by a former violent offender, commit a felony with a firearm, and then aggravated assault. Anything else? Okay, thank you.